Okay, Boomer, in my day, you destroyed the economy, and on it goes. Welcome to 2012, where there are currently more generations working together than ever before. In fact, today there's 4 generations of employees within our workplaces. The baby boomers, Gen X, Millennials, and the first introduction of Gen Z. Though it sounds like something straight out of a science fiction movie, it's our reality. Hi, I'm Laura Tolick, owner of Essential HR, and I've worked with some of the biggest players in the restaurant, retail, and hospitality world. And now with my team of HR rock stars, I work with dozens of small businesses to offer practical guidance and hands-on support navigating their employee issues and creating solid practices. In the past, when there was only 1 or 2 generations working together, it was more straightforward to uncover what made employees motivated. Now, faced with 4 different sets of realities, perceptions, and expectations, we're faced with a complex group of employees. If you want a cohesive and engaged workforce, it's important to understand the needs of each of these groups. So let's talk about what differentiates the generations in the workplace. Let's start with the baby boomers. Ranging from about 57 to 64 years old, these are your oldest employees who are counting the years until retirement. They grew up in an era of limited technology advancement and can prefer face-to-face contact over a phone call or emails or even texts. They are slower to adopt new technologies and are less likely to get use social media more than other generations. This group of people believes that you live to work, and often they stayed at the same company or even in the same role for many, many years. They find motivation in a regular paycheck for the efforts that they put in. The second is the Gen X. So ranging from 40 to 55 years old currently, this group of people entered the workforce that was stable, with excitement, and full of career growth. They grew up during the beginning of some major technological advances, such as personal computers, mobile phones, internet. They look for more than just a job. They want a career that would keep them engaged their whole life. This group of people seeks a work-life balance. They're willing to switch employers a couple of times within each decade even in order to find that. They work to live and believe that work hard, play hard approach. They value a good benefits plan, educational reimbursements, and flexible schedules. Our third generation are the Millennials. Oh, the Millennials, they get such a bad rap. Ranging from 20 to 40 years old, so don't say anything against the Millennials. This group of people live through a lot of technological change in a small amount of time. They often enter the workforce with very high student debt and equally high expectations. They value balance, wellness, environmental sustainability, and they look for flexibility in their workplaces. Their jobs must be meaningful for them. Work is more than just about paychecks. They need a challenge and require frequent feedback to stay engaged and motivated at work. They crave mentorship and the chance to invest in their development. And finally, Gen Z. Ranging from 8 to 23 years old, these are our youngest workers just entering the workforce. Gen Z employees are more tech savvy than any other group. Their young minds grew up with constant information flying at them. Even their education was delivered through tech and on smart boards. This group of people enters the workforce with an entrepreneurial mindset. They are creative, they want to grow their own empires. They require flexibility and an outlet for their self-expression. They experience burnout and exhaustion quicker than any of their coworkers, and as a result, a work-life balance is very important to them. They're willing to switch employers every few years if they're not engaged and motivated. And even though they're the most technologically advanced group, they need constant feedback. They need validation and rewards for their output. A high salary is not their top priority, and neither are office perks such as free coffee or ping pong tables. Rather, this group craves educational and professional achievement in their lives. With all of these differences, it's hard to know how to have an engaged workforce. It may seem close to impossible to satisfy everybody, but with a flexible approach, it can be done. In today's ever-changing world, you need to arm yourself with a diverse group of people, each with their own experiences and expectations. You also need to ensure your leaders aren't managing with a one-size-fits-all approach. Contact Essential HR to see how we can help you navigate your own group of mixed employees and use the age differences to take your business to the next level. We'd love to talk to you about our HR Business Partner programs that start at just 5 hours a month.